Hi everyone, it's Christy. I'm sorry about my croaky voice. It is 8 AM on a Sunday morning and I just woke up, so I'm really sorry. And I'm in a different room. I'm in the kitchen today because Scott is still sleeping. I don't want to use the office because it's right next to the bedroom and Scott might wake up. And the lounge room has crap lighting and the bathroom is too small. And that's all the rooms. And then we've got the kitchen. So this is the best I could do. Now, I'm so sorry I haven't updated in forever. I think it's been like a month. It's just stupid. I've been so busy with work and just everything happening all at once. I don't know. I'm really sorry. I just... oh well, better late than never. I'm here now. Yay! So this video is going to be about our results. We went and got some preliminary tests done. I had a ultrasound done, like a pelvic ultrasound, and Scott had a sperm analysis. So I'll start with the pelvic ultrasound results. This is what it looks like. I don't know what any of this means, but anyway. Now when I went there, I was meant to have the external one and then the internal one, but the internal one didn't work out, and if you want to know why, you can watch my previous video. So the results say that I've got a history of like abnormal periods, which I already knew, and that it says how big my uterus is, which I researched and looks normal. So it's 6.9 by 3 by 4.5 centimeters and the volume is 50 mils. Not that exciting. It said that I have a complex cyst within my left ovary, which is quite large. So that's all she said. Now we took this information to my GP, and he just said it needs to be further looked into. I mean, at the bottom it says that requires further surveillance in 2 cycles time. So, you know, it could be nothing. I am ovulating most of the time, so I don't know, it could be nothing. It could just go away by itself. It could be something that we have to fix. I don't know. Like, there's not a lot of information there. And also I didn't have a full bladder, so they couldn't really see that much. However, my GP said that that wasn't really an issue, and that, like, they obviously could see the cyst because it was huge. So anyway, that was that. We got the results on the day that I picked them up from the place into the ultrasound. I didn't wait to give them to my GP to get the results. I opened it already, even though the sticker said confidential, you know, to be opened by a referring doctor only, whatever they're my results. So I wasn't really surprised with that, and because I don't know whether it's good or bad, I don't really know how to feel about it. So that's that. I also had a blood test done. My blood test results were awesome. Everything is within range. I got like 3 vials of blood taken out, and like I don't really know what to tell you because they tested on a whole heap of stuff, but everything is within range. The only thing that wasn't within range was something that Scott picked up. The serum immunoglobulins. Globulins? I don't know. I'll show you. Scott reckons that that's just part of like your immune, like part of your body where you're fighting off like a sickness or a flu. So I mean, I've been flu on and off for a while now, and so it might have been that, but it's like not heaps high. It was just a little high. So it's this thing here. I don't know what that says, and mine was 14, and it should have been between those numbers. So, you know, whatever, it's fine. Like the doctor didn't mention it, so it mustn't have been that bad. So that was good. Scott went for a blood test as well. the only, like, specifically for cholesterol, because we're both high on cholesterol about a year and a half ago, I brought my cholesterol down to a normal range. Scott hasn't. So it's come down, however, from what it was last time, but it's still high. In saying that, I don't feel that he's making that much of an effort to bring it down, but I don't think cholesterol has anything to do with follicle movement. Okay, now Scott's results. So I'm just going to read off a lot of numbers, and I hope that everything makes sense. So he did the test like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and we waited 2 weeks to get the results back, which was kind of silly. I thought they would call us and tell us. Scott was convinced that the doctor said to him, "We'll call you when the results have come in." But no one called us, so we waited like patient people, and then I ended up caving and calling, and they're like, yeah, your results are here. And I'm like, okay, thanks, I'll make an appointment to see you now. Okay, so the volume was 2.5 mils. It's meant to be between 2 and 6 mils, so that was good. Viscosity, I don't know what that means. His was moderate, and it should be low. I don't know what that means, but the doctor didn't mention that. We just saw it. So maybe it's not that bad. Motility is 75%, which is really good because it needs to be over 40. Progressive, I don't know what that means. I should have looked this up before I spoke to you. I've looked it up in the past and I've forgotten because my brain is like still in sleep mode. Progressive means is 70%, and it should be more than 32. Another really good number. Immotile, so I assume how many don't move at all. 25. And it doesn't have a number next to that saying what should be the average or within range. Sperm count was, I should have times that as well. Sperm count, it says 85 times 10 to the power of 6 per mils, and the average is between 20 and 250. I don't know what 80 times 100 to the power of 6 is. Or 85. Or 85 times 10 is like 850 to the power of 6. I don't know, he didn't mention that, so I'm just going to say that it's fine. The only thing that wasn't fine was the abnormal forms. So you should have between 0 and 70% of your sperm abnormal, and his is 82, which is high. And then it goes on to say that greater than 70% morphologically abnormal forms are associated with decreased infertility, decreased fertility. Oh my god. And then it said significant non-specific agglutination noted. The presence of sperm agglutination is suggestive of an immunological cause of infertility. And pretty much he explained that to us, and he said that your body's attacking your sperm pretty much, and that's it. So those were our results. The day we got those results, I was really upset, and I had to take a few days just to myself, just have a few days to cry about it. And I wasn't ready to accept that, I mean, not that I'm happy about accepting it now, but I kind of feel like now that it's been a little, it's been a couple of weeks since we got those results, and I feel that, there are results, there's nothing much we can do about that. He did refer us to a specialist, so I made that appointment, but it's not till the 23rd of November, which is a long way away, but at the same time, it's an appointment. I have an appointment with someone, which is awesome. So I'm looking forward to that appointment, and maybe I was thinking of calling up and saying, hey, if you've got a cancellation, can you fit me in? But because we both work full-time, we're only available to go and see her on a Friday. It just lowers our chances. So yeah, I'm just I just didn't want to hear it. I just didn't want to see it. The note that the doctor had written for our fertility specialist, which I already opened, labels me as having primary infertility. Now, I looked that up, and all it means is that I've been trying for baby number 1 and been unsuccessful for a certain amount of time. However, it's a label that I didn't want. I didn't want to be labeled primary infertility or infertility of any kind. I just wanted the doctor to just say, you know, everything's normal, so it's just a matter of time. It may just well be the next cycle. But now that we've got the results back and everything is, I mean, not everything, but there are things that are not normal, I just feel like, you know what, the next cycle isn't going to be the right cycle. It's not, like, seriously, it's not a matter of time anymore. It's just the fact that we can't produce children because we're retarded. And Scott's got retarded sperm, and one of my ovaries is having a psych attack. So I don't know. So anyway, I don't even know what cycle day I'm on. I've had the worst cycle so far in terms of temping. My OPKs, I can't work out what they are saying to me, and it's just dragging on. Let me just find out for you. I'm on cycle day 30. Cycle day 30, and I haven't ovulated yet. No chance that I will ovulate yet because my temps are still kind of low, like in the low range, the pre-ovulation temps, and I've been using the OPKs that I had left that I bought from before that don't really work that well, and they've been like getting darker and then they'll go light, and they'll get darker and then they'll go light. So I don't know, the other day, like yesterday and the day before, they were like almost as dark as the control line, or maybe they were as dark as the control line. However, the control line was really light and hard for me to read, and I just told myself that if it's hard for me to read, then it's a negative. So that's where I am right now. I don't know when AF is coming. I don't know what else to say. There are results, and oh, have I been doing double chin the whole video? Oh, it's terrible. I hope not. I'm really sorry if I have been. Okay, there are results. Obviously, I'm not happy about Scott's results. I'm not happy about my results. Scott has made another appointment to get another sperm analysis done because, or semen analysis, because the doctor said that it might just be an off sample, and we need to do another few samples in order to get like an overall view of what your sperm is like. I haven't made another booking for the ultrasound take yet because I haven't finished this cycle. So once I finish this cycle, I might, I don't know, I might, what is it, in 2 cycles time, so I've got to wait for this cycle to finish and the next cycle to finish and then make an appointment, which probably won't be till the end of the year, the rate I'm going. So yeah, that's my story. Woo! I'll try and upload this straight away. I'm so slack with uploading videos, and I convinced Scott to do a tag with me, so hopefully we can do that this morning, and then I can post it like in a few days time after I post this one. Okay, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this has been like a depressing and sad video, and the lighting is crap, or crapper than it usually is.